Howdy howdy, this is Blue Otter and today we're playing Jurassic World Evolution 1 main campaign in Muertes East. Okay, so for this one, we need to get the Dilophosaurus genome up to 90, release Triceratops with Radeon 54. I don't have that. I would need to do a lot more researching, and same with the Ankylosaur. So what I think I want to do... Let's go over here to reputation. I have finished most of them, and I don't have the Troodon, so I can't do the security. I've got the security mission unlocked, and then it's just a matter of going through and getting everything up and running. So what I want to do is let's go back here real quick. Dilophosaurus. I'm gonna make a note of these. Trike and Anky. Okay. I need to be researching those guys. See if I can't get those up higher. But what we're gonna do in the interim is we're going to remember which button to push. Hold on, I've got some power. I don't want to come back to the map. What is without power? Oh, it's just staff stuff. That one's good. Over here, this is just a small. Let's do improved output. And oh, we have 3? No, research required. Never mind. Okay, that will clear that up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spend today. We're gonna go over to. I need to just get out of here so I can... Sick.
Understood.
Everyone else fine?
Confirmed.
Hold on. I can get it from this team much faster.
Attending to feeder supply. Setting additional task.
Okay, that's at least getting set up. So what I want to do is we're going to go over to island navigation, and I would like to go over here to Isla Tacaño, and this one I believe is kind of like this Muertes East. This is going to be, I think, Tacaño East, and this is part of the Secrets of Dr. Wu. So let's go ahead. Yeah, available cash. We're starting in debt. We're going to see how well we can do this. We're going to be very careful, very...
There was another island near here, where an amusement park was built over the bones of an abandoned one. Spared no expense, as Hammond would say. A biological preserve. Yeah, you may have heard about it. At least the stuff that wasn't classified.
One of your predecessors was in charge of this island. It didn't go very well for them. But here's your opportunity to succeed where they failed. You'll need to carefully consider how to make money if you want to turn this into a profitable endeavor. And you do. Trust me.
And what am I needing to do? Right there. We've got some stuff. Requires power. Okay, that requires power. You know what's going to be easier is... doing the substations on my own. Okay, yeah, I don't mind keeping that one. No, hold on. We've got that. Yeah, I know. My finances, I am losing money. I'm going to be hemorrhaging money here. Research dreadnoughts. Yeah, we've got some different dinosaurs coming in. Let's do... Can we actually... We can't afford anything. Am I going to have to... You know what? I bet if I do this... Okay, that's just enough of a profit. There. Too expensive. You know what? I'm going to keep the road. I might be able to do this later. Yes. That's going to get me some money. Alright, then I need a gate. Right there. Right there. It's like, I just want to be able to... Okay. We'll come back and try... to rebuild these. I have to have some money. Okay. Because I need to start with a power. Start with small. Put power substation right there. Outside buildable area. We'll do... Obstructed. Can we... have just a little bit of... There we go. Requires power. Hatchery offline. Of course hatchery is offline. Requires path connection. Okay, incubate dinosaur. We're gonna go with something cheap, something easy, something that's not going to like, no, not these guys. Hold on. What's one that has a really good appeal? Yeah, compies. I would need way more compies. That one's a rating of 35. That's a rating of 12, 31, 36. Okay, that's 50. I think that's why I went with the Crichton. Yeah, this one's too expensive. I need something that can handle being by itself or affordable that I only need like one, maybe two on the cheaper end. And I think it might be the Iguanodon, but I mean the Iguanodon itself is only worth like 37. Crichton is worth 82, but what if we can modify? Can we modify this genome? Stress inhibit? No. Let's do... I can't afford this one. Let's get... This guy's gonna want... Yeah, social group of 3 to 4. 1 to 5. Okay, if we can do that... Hold on.
People like to feel secure. That's our job.
Yeah, we'll do that.
This contract enhances our ability to do so.
Can I get the Crichton now? Yes. Everything is coming down to this one... Everything comes down to this one dinosaur. If this fails, I don't know what we're going to be able to do. But I should have done the increasing it. Yeah, we are at a significant. Okay, well, we refund that one. Okay, we have to do something cheaper. We can do this one. I'm gonna go look and see what else there is. If there's anything else that I can move. I don't think there is. I mean, this is as bare bones as I can get. All right, we'll be able to release. We'll get at least one dinosaur. Now, I think this guy...
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Huayangosaurus to the park.
Yeah, so we do have that. Can I? This is going to be a sad point. I do not have the money to do anything. And that includes getting a feeder. So enclosure, yeah. 120, yeah, I don't have anything. And I don't believe that there is a way I can restart the island. So I'm just going to have to hope that this guy is okay for a bit. I mean... we'll just watch this guy for a bit. Hopefully... yeah, I mean, you can see him from here. First target is... let's do maybe a science.
I'd take this contract myself if I had the time, but I don't. You, on the other hand...
actually, 70% would be relatively easy. The downside is that... yeah, I don't have any shop. The problem is I don't have any shops. There we go. Is he gonna go to sleep? He's gonna go to sleep.
We can always use a few more resources. Here's our chance to earn some.
That is actually something I can probably do. Not right away, though. I could afford a gift shop. But I really need a feeder. So a little slow going to start, but I've read that this is perhaps the hardest map. So I think my goal is I eventually want to be able to get the innovation system up here, have the shops here. We'll probably have hotels over here. Probably do some research and stuff over here. I might put like have the carnivores over here. I don't know. See, yeah, he's hungry, so that's a good, that was a good call. Downside is yeah, just gotta wait. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is the one where we unlock the brachiosaur. And when I played this in the past, I end up making like just a huge area right here, and it just has like the hamster ball track. Finances. Okay, well, we're making some profit. Not a lot. Making some. They should be able to eat grass. Okay, if I do shelter coverage, storm defense. Storm defense is 81. And that'll get me 125. Let's see, which... Actually, if we do... Yeah, I don't think I get that back. Okay. We'll bring that back in. You know, let's just continue to make bad decisions. Storm defense. Put one right here. Emergency shelter. We'll put right next to it. And we might have to do that. Okay, so storm defense is going to be good. So I might be able to get both of these back. There's one. Okay, that's...
You did it. Congratulations to us both.
There's the shelter coverage.
I owe you for this, and I won't forget it.
Okay.
Here's a reward as thanks for what you've accomplished on Isla Tacaño.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot more for that. Okay.
I've
Maintain an
just
island
finished
rating of
reviewing
1
this new
star for...
contract, and I think it's right up your alley.
We can try that.
I'm sure
I don't know
you'll
what my
agree.
current rating is. Probably like, yeah, not even half a star. Let's go back to... Right there. I know everything's so expensive. I had to... Where'd you go? I mean, he's got to be in there. There he is, right over here. Fine, yeah. I don't believe... Yeah, I mean, we're going to be looking at least a few 100,000. Per... Oh, here we go. We could do a Struthamimus. Social group is 1 to 20. So yeah, we could do a couple of these guys. Okay, we could do one of these guys. And then I really need... a ranger station. I need 324. Okay, let's release the dinosaur. It's gonna get us 2 dinosaurs.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Struthiomimus to the park.
Okay. Now, unfortunately, I know this is a horrible part of... No, that's not going to get us enough money to do what I need. We'll probably do another shelter. Maybe a shelter and a bathroom over here. I think I'm going to do the park ranger over here. Don't have a lot of space. I think, okay, new plan. I think I'm going to do a monorail track here, go down to here, have more dinosaurs down here, have all like plant eaters, so have herbivores down here. Maybe have one track over here. So where are you? There you are. Where is your buddy? Of course, this would have been a lot better if the Crachnosaurus had not... There he is. I'm just trying to find him. I mean, if I needed to, I could theoretically separate this into two smaller. See if I can get a contract for another science.
Contracts help with research. Research is the foundation on which the Jurassic World properties are built. And oh, look, what have we here? A contract.
Yeah, I just want to work on it.
Environment is essential to the dinosaurs' development.
Thank you, Claire.
The right facility will make all the difference. How does yours measure up?
Right now, not too well. Eventually, I'll be able to, I'll have enough money. But for right now... How much is a fossil? Yeah. It's the fossil center. How much is the fossil center? Science, storm defense, ACU, ranger, research, fossil. 324, yeah. So I basically get a refund of about half right away. Okay, he's just sleeping. Arrival point 1, we're good. We're still good. All right, let's go through.
I'd suggest making the most of any downtime. You know, send out expeditions.
I gotta have an expedition
Get the squares
center.
to research something. Make me a coffee, that sort of thing. Cream and 2 sugars.
Yeah. I know he was not telling me to go get him coffee. He can go get his own coffee. So we have 2 dinosaurs right now. Yeah, not... Not the best. Certainly not the worst. I mean, we are at least turning a profit, so it's just kind of a waiting game. Unfortunately, I have to get the ranger station. It has to be my next purchase because if either of these dinosaurs get sick, I'm screwed. Now, if I do... If I were to sell this again, I would have the money that I could get the ranger station, but then I wouldn't be able to make any more creatures. And I think I would probably get some more Strithomimus. I don't know why the people are walking all the way over here. I've heard like the storms on this island are supposed to be much milder, or they're supposed to be milder. So that will be good, because like right now, if this storm were to go through and demolish, what if we... No, never mind. Just a bright, vibrant... I would feel like these waters should be cleaner. Like there, it looks like it's blue, but then when you get closer, it's like this muddy green. Yeah, 31,000, and all I have is 2 dinosaurs. Imagine what's gonna happen once I get some actual dinosaurs. $324. We're almost about ready to be able to afford this. I'm gonna put this like so. All right, now we need for guests. Even the restroom's expensive. Jeez, okay. Now the hotel is 600,000, so that's going to be... It's just going to be expensive. So we can just go and drive the vehicle. Through resupply. It's not empty, so we're fine. That never stops being funny. Okay. Are these all these people in white coats, are those like... I wonder if those are like my staff or maybe their convention. I know that like the people in regular clothing... Okay, my next step is going to be the fossil center. Now, ideally, what I would love to have is I would love to have like my administration area like over here. But I think I'm planning on putting like having the restaurants, putting the restaurants back here, having the innovation center here. I might do administration over here and hotels over here. So have like a nice little hotel dump. Or I could have the hotels here. I don't know how many people those hotels hold, though. Would certainly be interesting. I think I am going to put like the administration buildings like right here. Because it's the, over here. It's the Expedition Center, Fossil Center, Research Center. I mean, that's really it. And then down here we have like the Innovation System, and then we have Science and Security. So yeah, it's there. Okay, was it 2 or 3? It's 2. Okay, we need 234.
Science requires not only experimentation, but observation. And with you, I like what I see. Keep it up.
I did absolutely nothing, but I will absolutely take it. Hostel Center. We're almost ready to have it. Of course, then I've also got to get... Yeah, we're going to do Fossil Center. Hopefully this will fit. Power substation. We'll do there. This is just, I know. I've got to get that all the way across. Okay. Ranger team. Come on. Before it goes to the other one. I just need 1 month. Don't get too sick. There.
Task received.
Alright. I'm absolutely going to fix that later.
Without some critical buildings, our research was hamstrung. But by completing this contract, you've addressed the issues. The Science Division thanks you.
Large substation. Sweet. Yeah, we're just using the small one because that's what I have. We have no common colds. Amazing. What is this? Oh, we have the large substation. Can I start getting... I can start getting some gift shops in here. Let's do... Right, like... so? And then we'll probably need a new substation. I'm gonna guess like right here. All right, let's look at this. Okay, running cost, we're getting a little bit. We're gonna do we could do the barbasol or the lunchbox. Or I think it's $19 is gonna get us the best. Or we could do the barbasol. Yeah, no, we're gonna go back to the lunchbox. Selling at, yeah, $21. Sounds good to me. We're gonna start having to populate this, and we'll have some stuff. I've got to get an expedition center. Do I have any fossils? None. Should have sent someone. I should have sent an expedition for the fossils, because the fossils transfer. That would have been a way I could have transferred some money in. Okay, can we get a contract? Let's request a contract. Let's get one for the entertainment.
A new contract just came in. I think it's doable. By you.
Of course, you want that. So I just gotta wait until I can build an expedition center. And then I need like another 100,000 and I can go on an expedition, just something simple that I can send for an herbivore. Welcome to the dinosaur watching station.
There's so much to do here in the parks that sometimes it can be overwhelming. Think about building a rhythm, research and expeditions, fossil extractions, build
Cabot,
new
you're a
attractions.
doofus.
Keep our visitors entertained with a variety of dinosaurs. And keep your park secure, huh? It's a little like spinning plates. Just don't let any of them fall.
No, I'm just waiting on income that I can go on expedition. Expedition, I'll be able to bring in not just fossils, but some of them will be things that I can sell, and that will be a way that I can also raise some money. Because yeah, I mean, my profit per minute for having 2 dinosaurs isn't that bad. It's eventually, there we are. I have enough. Eventually, it'll get to the point where I will have more money than I know what to do with. Here's the expedition center. We're gonna put right. I'm gonna put it right here. Yeah, we'll put it right here. This is going to get me 125,000. It's a delicate balance of trying to balance what I want it to look like. Already got that one. This would be good. 90,000. But that would get me potentially 2 new ones. Yeah, let's go ahead and go do that to Mongolia. And now we've got to wait for that to come back. It should come back with an herbivore fossil that would be worth another 125. so glad that those are not too expensive. So this one also, this gives me a lot, because this is, I believe, my possibly my third or my fourth, but I believe the last one I was in with Isla Muertes East, I believe that one is an off the grid, so it's like it's secret, nobody knows about it. So yeah, so we'll have another one will be like right here. So if you're just like walking around out here, you're gonna see like, here's this really cool fossil. Here is Expedition Center. All right, we're gonna go to the fossils. Look at that, bird eggs. Do that. We are going to extract this and extract that one. Now, a type of dinosaur that would eat from a tall feeder. Okay, so for that, we actually need this one. Okay, my bad. It's not just the... Ooh, there's the Diplodocus. Yeah, so the downside to this is that this is really not big enough for the Brachiosaur, but this is really only a temporary holding pen that I use for to create and make dinosaurs. We have social group of 0 to 14. Doesn't make any sense. This guy's really cool, but you have to have that social group, and ideally like 4. The Guanodon is cool. Draco Rex, I would need at least 2 of. Most of these I need at least 2 of. Ankylosaur I can get by with 1. Okay. Yeah, because that Otho Titan guy, he will like literally, he'll tear down your fences if you don't have the appropriate number. Yes, okay, so we have, this is, I believe, a gift shop. We'll do a toy shop.
Watching you work? Now that's what I call an entertainment.
Ooh, yeah, we just lost power over there. Fortunately, I believe we got the fossils. I think I can just come over here and we'll do a improved power up output.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're never too old to visit our new toy shop.
Toys. We're gonna do a dino plushie. We're gonna sell for $21. And that's going to be an additional way that we can make some money. Let's come over here before. If I was really spamming this, what I would be doing right now is I would probably be going to some of my other facilities. I would be island hopping. No. Yeah, I would be island hopping and using my other facilities to do the digs and the research because those have money and it goes over to the other sites. However, I'm not going to do that because that feels a little cheating. Let's come over here. Can we get another contract? How's my reputation? Research cost, that would help. Arcade. I have two. I just need to get... The hotel will help get the star rating up. So we'll be able to get actually better dinosaurs. There's a toy shop, and then we can do a clothing shop. Right. So close. Put it right.
This contract has just come in. I'm giving you first shot at it.
Okay, we need... Goes here to here. There. And we can get rid of that one. All right. I want a clothing shop. All right, now we need to do guests. A shelter is 212. We should be able to get that pretty soon. I'll put the shelter. I had a shelter back right up there.
Find the right attire at our new clothes shop.
We'll do a dino hat. Probably... Nope, not $79. $360. There, $23. Should be able to fit maybe one more in. And we're back to staring at the dinosaurs. Oh, did we get more fossils? Yep. There we go. Sell and extract. And extract. Okay. For guests, we're going to do a shelter. Right there. That should get that up. Let's go back to Brachiosaurus. And let's just watch the dinosaurs for a second.
You did good work out there with that contract. Look, you know you didn't have to prove anything, but the way you took charge left an impression. Good work. There we go. Now we got a little bit of money. They're almost back. Almost.
Dr. Dewar here with another contract for you to look over.
Go back out and grab it. If we have any that... Ooh, 360. Yes, please. Low quality. Low quality is still very high quality. Okay, now we have enough money. We can finally get a hotel. do right here. So we're gonna have this one has a view of the dinos. This one's gonna have a view of this giant lake. Didn't even look at see what the other ones are. There we go. We have a viable genome of the brachiosaur. Do this being like right there. I really want to do like a large power over here and get like the, instead of having the small power station over here, well, I might still keep the small power station, but see if I can't fit ACU over here. Yeah, I know that. What? It's probably this thing, and we're gonna actually deactivate that. I'm not ready for that. I'm gonna have the rail come over here. I'm gonna have another rail station over here. No substation, so... How much do I get for this one? Just 100,000. Yeah, that's not... Let's get entertainment.
We are always looking for new challenges. And have I got one for you?
What do I get for this one? 250, yes. Yep. View expedition map. We'll send more for the brachiosaur. See, and then I'll have a track down here. Maybe have a singular hotel over here. New substation. We'll do right like so. Okay, substation's there. Not connecting it because then I'm gonna wait until this goes out. Out of curiosity, how much is that brachiosaur going to be? $750,000. No, that checks. That's about how much a, although that's actually how much a, I believe a giraffe costs. Because one of my locals, now it's not something like you can go to like a pet store and pick up a giraffe. You have, it's regulated through different organizations. Local zoo had gotten a new giraffe a couple years ago, and I was asking one of the zookeepers, you know, just out of curiosity, if it were available to me, how much would this be? And yeah, it was, and it's about $250 to $500 for a male, and then more for a female. So yeah, we are just getting this brachiosaur genome going. That's pretty good. Let's hold on getting more. What do we have? That's database, fossils, expedition map. We're gonna hold on the expedition map for a little bit. Complete all missions on Muertes East. Okay. Maybe that mission, that one mission is what gives me the Trudon. I just wanted a little bit of a break from there too. Yeah, I don't think I don't have enough power to do that. Let's see. I really want the other monorail. Down here before. We could do like that. Oh, that's perfect. That gets it right there. There we go. Doesn't look quite so awkward. Yeah, I think this is going to be like my carnivores. Because then if any of my carnivores get out, you know, then yeah, it's going to have consequences because I'll have people here. But at the same time, it'll bottleneck where to get through the rest of the park, gotta go through this area. Edit monorail track.
Really great job on that contract.
There we go. Okay, now let's see. We have power from here to here. There.
From where I'm standing, that's job done.
All right. We are on the way. Sell for 91. Let's see. Oh, yeah, 23. That's good. Let's go ahead and do the Barbasol, and we'll do... No, we'll just do the lunchbox for 19. Let's have guests. We can have another shelter maybe. Am I gonna be able to fit one right here? Right there.
I'd strongly suggest you consider taking this contract.
Increase the value to 12 million. Okay, that's gonna happen. All right, so here. There we go. I don't know if I like that though, because I really kind of wanted this to come over here. Yeah, I don't like that. Why can't you just be like a little bit more over there? Because this could be like, I could have this be right here. Outside buildable area. It is not outside a buildable area. You see, this is going to be like, end up being like right down here. You know what? Before I do that, let me get a few more of the hotel. Let me get another hotel in. We have the first bathroom. Ever so little. Never mind. Okay. You know, I want to presume or assume that there is a bathroom inside the hotel. No, is that the, oh no, it's the, that's the large substation. I was thinking we were talking power stations. Never mind. Provides power to a large area. Must be, okay, so this is that. Okay, so what does this do? Oh, I'd be able to have like one here. I'd be able to do like one here. One there, reserve is empty, so we're going to
Responding to resupply request.
go have the water thing the thing filled. Now, if we do a large one here. Requires avian influenza.
I've just heard of a new contract that I think will be beneficial for the science division. I'm not asking out of loyalty. There's plenty for you here as well.
What do we have? Chunking source at 47. Can't quite afford it, but we can look. I will apply that gene. If I get a 500,000. Okay, I don't have the research center. And that guy's sick, and if... Because it's the avian flu. And I don't have it. I could quarantine him. How sick are you going to be? You are 79%. 78. I hate to do it, but oh, I don't have any expedition. Okay. We're going to go back to Anticeros. I'm going to do a little quick research. I need the avian flu. I need to make sure, see if it's even if I've got it available. Yeah. Can we... I probably could skip through this. Let's see. We're gonna go back here to research. Avian influenza. I need a third research center. And it's gonna be 250. Okay. Good to know. So once I get the third center, I can go back to another island and... but you know what? He might not... Yeah, I know. Disease contracted. Hold on. Let's do... All right, hold on. We're going to do this. Okay. Don't die. Yeah, you want a little bit more forest. I can get you a little bit more forest. I think that's you. No, that's not what I was clicking on. Okay. Let's go to the map. This guy. Hold on. Yeah, let's demolish that. Low health. Yeah, we're gonna... This is the only way that I have that I can get the money in. We can do operations. I need a research center, and I need it right now. Let's do power lines. We'll do that. Okay, hold on. Let's remove that. He's... you know what? Deactivate this. View research. No, not genetic research. Medical. Avian influenza. Yes, this. Two minutes. Okay, we can remove that.
Confirming task.
All right. I know, low health. 24 is not... I know. You don't feel well. Dying. Come on. Yeah, they go through a lot faster than I do. Are you doing better? It says you're still sick. Hold on.
Adding to the list.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Okay, we got that. I just had to sell my... Yeah, I don't think that this is got, I don't think this has got enough juice. I mean, I could do improved output. I don't think that that's going to do much good. You know, I had it when it was just enough. Hold on, I feel like this would be like that. There we go. Okay, there it was. It was just I didn't have that. I'm probably going to wherever I have, what I'd like to have is I'd like to have the, and go like right over here. I'd love to have it go right there, but I think it's just not going to work the way I want it to. Oh, we did get the 1 star. Okay, what is still not working? Okay, well, I purposely don't have those. 405, yeah. We're not risking anything. Let's do... Let's maybe get the Diplodocus. I feel like I need... I would love this one. Can't afford it though. Hold on. If we do Chunking Source with a rating of 47. And yeah, it has to be in a group of, so I really need 1 million to do that one. I could do it. I would just need 1 million. Do operations, storm defense. Can we put one? No. Can we fit it? No. gonna hold on doing that in case until they actually need it.
Support for dig site.
Because if I can get the fossils that are like worth, you know, 100,000 a piece every time, that more than pays for, at least pays for the expedition. So this is slowly incrementally going up. And this is, I need $1 million. Okay, let's go for the dino hat. There, we'll do the dino hat at 19. Hold on. Dino plushie for 17. And the plushie. I mean, that's not a whole lot, but that's at least something. That is really nickeling and diming this profit. I could also... No, I did take off the trees, didn't I? Yeah, we go to fossils. I would at least like a medium. I would settle for a second small. But that's going to be, oh, I could almost get this. Okay, so how much more is a medium? Let me move this over here so we can at least watch the dinosaurs while if I wait, so this is power output of 60. This is a power output of 80. I've already got 60 and I've got it increased as much as I can. If I can wait until I have like another 150,000. I could get the medium. Hook it up. I would have an additional 20 slots. And, well, power output currently is at 81. But that is also with upgrades. And I've only got 2 upgrades. The medium, I believe, comes with 3 upgrades. So I would be able to very easily upgrade that even more. I think it's worth waiting just a little bit longer to get the medium. Yeah, I think that's worth it to wait just a little bit longer, get the medium. It gives me upgrading power. And then if I want some... That would get me 235,000, which would give me at least halfway there towards getting... Yeah, so I think that that's... Plus, if I sell the power station, how much... I don't know how much I can sell it for, but surely it would be enough with what I can get from releasing one of these. Selling that should be able to afford me 2 of these guys, and that will increase my park rating. And I believe this is probably from one of the research items or the perks or whatever that I think I have a decreased cost in buildings. We're just waiting. 607. We basically need 610. And then I could save up to put the hotel back in. Because I really need... I need the hotel will help with attracting more guests. And I mean, I feel bad about having to get rid of it. It should be like 1 more minute. Because like I could put in like a small power, but then I'd have to keep both of them. Whereas like this one, we're gonna put this over here. There we go. And we're just going to demolish that. There we go. There it is, and we probably need, hold on. Yeah, we need a, remove that. Large substation. Right there. And this one we can activate because now we have the power for it. Okay, how much is this guy? Almost 500. I don't think 377. Probably could have made that. I could make that a little bit smoother. That's good enough for me. All right, now we just gotta wait. Just gotta wait until we have the money. All right, let's see. What can we do with almost next to no money? Because it's just a matter of waiting for this to come up. Now that's 270. We have 100. It needs to be 47. Yeah, that one's the one that's applied. Lifespan. No. what we need to do is success rate. We need to upgrade these. I know that just spent all of our money. You know, let's head back to Muertes East. Hold on. Yeah, let's head back to Muertes East, and I will continue sending expeditions out there. To try to raise that up, because I mean, you know, for being a top secret location, this place does have a pretty thriving tourist section. I want this one. I want to hire Trinkinosaurus. And can we do... I don't think... No, with 54... Open all shelters.
Señoras y señores, como medida de precaución y por su seguridad, diríjanse al refugio más cercano.
Okay, I need 54 rating. So I need the Triceratops as well. And the Dilophosaurus. Might as well get the Dilophosaurus one. Building damage. Is it? There it is. Yeah, let's go operations. We're gonna do storm defense. You go back there. Actually, I'm gonna leave those. Anything else?
En route to feeder.
Everything else went fine. Oh, now you want to be fine.
Пройти к ближайшему убежищу.
Let's see. Emergency shelters closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events.
So now, I mean, there's really not much else to do until I mean, I could do some research. We have the bowling alley. You do not have enough research teams. Yeah, we could do that. And then this one, we have the dreadnoughts. This is from the Cretaceous pack. Building upgrades. Ooh, that would get us another research team. Reduce upkeep 3, incubation speed. What's this one? Dig team. Yeah, we're gonna do that one. They're gonna get back and I'm just gonna go right. I'm gonna send them right back out. Okay, that one. I'm holding on those. I'll eventually go through and clear them out. Let's go back to research. We'll have the extra research team going. That'll be good. And then we can get an extra research team. While we're here.
Excellent. The security division needs more people with your skill set. I don't remember all the names of the dinosaurs, but I do remember how they react to being enclosed. They don't all get used to it. That's our agenda with this one. See how well they do in captivity. Introduce this new dinosaur into our park and build a suitable enclosure for it.
Lambert reports that there's a dinosaur the security division has taken a special interest in. Now, is this dinosaur interesting to the rest of us as well? Paying guests, for instance? Can you hear what I'm thinking? Kerching, kerching!
Understood.
Yeah, let's just... Hold on. Remove all the trees so I can see everyone. Dilophosaurus up to 90. No, the Dilophosaurus is not that high up, but we can go here. While that's working on it, let's go over here. Let's go back to Tacaño. And if what I believe is true, yep, I can sell some stuff and I can get some income that way. Now, research center, we're not going to do research
I've
here.
just reviewed the numbers. Things are looking good. Well done.
Okay, what we're going to do, though, is power line here. Okay, fine. You know what? We'll get to it. And what else doesn't have power? Hold on. Of course, the two things that I really need. Research center, you know what? If we're not doing research, we can deactivate this one. I'm not going to go on any expeditions here. And if I'm not doing that, then I can deactivate the fossils. Which means we can just deactivate that one. So that's going to save a little bit of power. Drinking-saurus. We can do. We release it, and the money that I will get will allow me to make another one. And then I'm going to go back to Muertes East and at least finish off the Trudon. The Trudon quest. What if... I'm gonna put it like there. There we go. So we have the monorail that goes from there to there. Down to here. And then we'll have another one that goes there. Or... We'll release the dinosaur. He's looking around. He's like, I don't have any buddies. I'm going to throw a fit.
Now we are really getting somewhere. Isn't it exciting to see how far we can push the science?
Yeah, he's fine. He's just lonely. Yeah, social group is 2 to 12. So as long as I can get him a buddy, we're good. All right, this 162 should be able to do that in about a month. Yeah, because I get a whole bunch of money. So not a whole lot of diversity right now. But facility rating is doing great. Drink rating, not so much. See, yeah, that requires research. We could do a restaurant. That will help generate revenue. I'm trying to get stuff that will generate revenue in addition to $86. Of course, I've got to get the hotel in. I got to get the hotel back in.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you worked up an appetite?
Okay, Snackosaurus. We're gonna do Jurassic Nom. 4. $27. And we release the dinosaur. I love that little hop jump.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome something.
There we go. Last thing I might try to do is, can I possibly... Honestly, getting it to fit like right here would probably be the next thing. But I don't know. I don't know if we want to do that. Yeah, it feels stupid to have it come down to here. Well, I guess not. If I get it right here where I had it. Or as far up as I can get. And then we do a little bit of landscaping.
I'm not telling you to take this next contract.
Okay.
But only a fool would pass up this deal.
And with that, we would have a power. I think it's got to be like right here. Okay. I think that's looking good. Yeah, those three are all turned off. And we're actually doing really well with science. Yeah, sabotage risk is low. Loyalty bonus, we're getting that. Let's go back to Muertes East. And we're going to finish out that science, or sorry, the security mission. And then we'll come back to Tacaño. Because I think I should be able to... I don't want to necessarily do like a whole bunch of hopscotching around. But I did read that like the Tacaño East, you can't get to until you finish this mission. So let's go here. We're going to go back to Alaska. Now we should have the second dig site. Now we're going to do this. We're going to have these guys. I'm going to sell them.
Asset requiring collection. Heading to collect the asset. Asset collection.
I don't have enough space for it, and I really only did it for...
Collecting asset. Heading to pick up the asset.
I mean, I kind of feel bad, but, you know, I mean, I'm sure they're going to good homes.
Asset transportation in progress. Asset in transit.
Yeah, here's that. So we can actually send someone to get the Trudon, and we can also send someone to be getting the... yeah, there's the Trudon. And also do some research. I thought there were items that were available. I am insane. I gotta go back to Tacaño. I can't have the research and the dig, and I can't have those. I can't have them unpowered after all. Okay, so Fossil Center has to be activated. I know, but I don't have the power because the subsystem is off. And here we're just going to activate. And that means we don't have enough power. So I'm going to come up here. Improved output. We're just going to... $123, which means we got 17 unused power. Let me see real quick. Over here. Yeah, we could do like a small little, maybe like a viewing center right here, and then have like a dinosaur path here. Actually, this one might be good for the brachiosaurs themselves. That's going to be a ways coming. All right. Back to Muertes East. All right, so this we need to incubate. We need a Trudon. And we're gonna come over here. We're also going to work on the Dilophosaurus because I need to get that up to 90%. Research center. Yeah, that's what it was. I needed to have that one. We're gonna have an extra research team. Which will be great because I can have them doing that. And we can also be doing all this genetic stuff. 1997 variants, that's cosmetic, and then Taiga. We are missing power on something. No substations. So let's... Yeah, see, that gets all of that. they're bigger and they take up the same amount of space, which is fantastic. Especially if you're trying to do something like that. Actually, I'm not even sure I need this one anymore. Yeah, I might still need that one. It's okay, let's go back and see. Radeon and Dilophosaurus. This is just going to make it more viable. Let's look at research. What research do we have available? Building upgrades, building items available. What do we have? Oh, here we are. The bowling alley. That would be good. Fossils. We have the dreadnoughts. We can do that one. And now I've got 3, so we can do, what are building upgrades? Power upgrades. I never really go for speed per se. Let's say, yeah, I definitely want the Taiga. Oh, I've already got all 3 of them going. Okay. Never mind. All right, let's go in and we're going to... Hold on. Up here. Yeah, we'll just do success rate. Go back and replace them with success rate. I've got $50 million. I don't care. Here we go. I need the, here we are, the Trudon. Now they don't specify. But that will make it a better... What do we have? Resilience. This is usually the best one. It drops that viability down. And then attack, we're gonna leave it alone. Alright, let's incubate. Do we know anything about it? Data will become available after first incubation. Oh, okay, so let's incubate that. More extraction, sell. I probably should just keep, hold on. Nope, already sold it. We can keep that one, or yeah, extract. Research is still going on, less than a minute for each of those. You know what? Let's...
Bienvenue à Jurassic World. Agréable séjour.
demolish those. Let's see if we can get... Okay, that's part of it. And then... Okay, let's see where we can fit one of these in.
Willkommen in Jurassic World. Wir wünschen einen sicheren und angenehmen...
Trying to not make it where it's like... Requires power. Okay. That one connected to there, connected to there, there. Let's go to power here. How about now? Yeah, it requires power. Oh, no. I mean... I don't know what its problem is anymore. Yeah, I need to send out for the Dilophosaurus. And here we're going to be able to release one of these guys. Oh, he's adorable.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I have a special assignment for you. Now that you have the specimen in a suitable enclosure, you're going to have a ranger team medicate the animals with a formula of my own making. However, instead of medicine, this injection is going to amp them up, cause them to act in ways that override their instinctive behaviors. Once this happens, observe them. I suspect they may be a handful for a bit. However, I'm sure the security division and you should be up to the challenge.
You know, honestly, that just sounds creepy. Where is... There it is. You know... I mean, yeah, he's gonna want to be... Where is he? Control ranger team and shoot the mission. Okay. Let's drive the vehicle. It sounds like I need to be the one in charge.
Completing resupply. Feeder resupplied.
Where is he? Here we go. Let's go to rifle.
Resupply completed.
Something is causing these animals to get agitated. If you have any ideas, share them. I've seen lots of reactions and a multitude of temperaments from our dinosaurs. But this is something different.
Okay, where did he go? He's not here. Got all the goats. Yeah, profit per minute, 700,000. Where is he? Don't tell me he made him invisible or something. Oh, he's right there. Here. Ranger team, drive vehicle. So small, please. Oh, there he is. He's insistent on doing that. Fortunately,
Repair work underway.
okay, I see him. Just kind of gotta... No, you... Poor little guy. Someone is deceased. I can't check on him because I got to keep an eye on this guy. What are you gonna do? Go up the ladder? Oh, you're gonna go up on this side. Okay, yeah. Dude, just go after the goats. I'm right here so that if anything happens... Most unchaotic escape attempt ever. I mean, he did actually break through the fence at one point. All right, little buddy. Okay, transmission incoming. What's the second part of this? What? Oh, that was it. Okay. Yeah.
Mr. Lambert, for reasons I cannot disclose at this time, I needed to study these animals in a highly agitated state. I had the ranger team's darts replaced with a special formula of my own making. Consider it an accomplishment that you were both able to handle the situation without being previously informed.
I don't like being used, but in my line of work, you come to tolerate it. I'll chalk this one up to being part of the job. That said, I don't like being left in the dark, especially when my life is at stake.
Okay, Tacaño Research Facility. Okay, so that unlocks this one. Island highlights the hidden facilities secluded far from the eyes of Hammond Foundation. Manage operations at Dr.
I have
Wu's
another
secret
facility.
research.
A facility that is completely off the grid. Even the Hammond Foundation is unaware of its existence. I'm letting you in on this because we are under direct threat and I need your help. I'm working on new hybrid dinosaurs and I can't do it alone. But like some of our predator friends, we'll need to plan in secret and deceive before we strike. So I'm counting you in because your only answer is yes.
Wow. So we have danger awaits while working with Dr. Henry Wu. His new creation offers a potentially greater threat than any posed before. Not everyone shares Dr. Wu's vision for the future. It is up to you to ensure that his research succeeds. I'm going to stay here really quickly because I want to finish this. Should have kept that. I would also like to do... skin toughness. We'll do skin toughness. Yeah, a lot of this is just research. Brain aging is good. All right. And we've got one more science, one more entertainment, two more security. And Muertes East is done. Still trying to get that Dilophosaurus. Gene, are you...
Responding to repair request.
Fence broken. Of course it is. Yeah, we need to get the...
Adding task.
Man, he's making a beeline. Is he actually out, or... Yeah, he's out. He's tranquilized. That's that one. We need to go back here. Transport him. Back in here. And because I'm insane, we're going to release 2 more.
This carnivore is a troodon. It says here that the troodon had one of the largest brains for body size of any dinosaur.
Hold on.
Making it intelligent and deadly. Just like my second wife.
How many... Hold on. How many of these... Troodon. That's not what I meant to do. How many do I need? 4. 4 to 16. Yeah, we'll just do... So not too bad.
Underway.
So we got these guys getting out. As soon as they get out, where are they? Probably need food. Oh, we have the bowling alley now too. Comfort. Yeah, they want more forest. We get that. I get that. I get that. Love to be able to actually see what I'm doing.
Acknowledging request for feeder resupply.
Yeah, Comfort is... He's not a happy camper. There we go. That should be enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome
There we go.
our Troodon to the park.
So his comfort is going up.
We are pleased to welcome a Troodon to the park.
Please stop attacking the fence. What did I just say? I mean, his comfort's going up. It will... I want to make sure this guy's good. And then we'll do one more run for Dilophosaurus. I'm gonna keep the silver there. Okay, what are we running out on? Yeah, we're gonna go.
Heading to the feeder now. Request acknowledged. Adding task.
Get those guys. We'll do a second one.
That's a job well done.
Acknowledged. No problem.
There we go. The others are ones that I'd have to do more research for Triceratops and the Ankylosaur. Let's see what other research I can possibly be doing. We've got 9 items here, 2 items here. Don't really care about aggressiveness. Robust. Yeah, I know.
En route. Setting additional task.
Okay. Let's see. Go to fossils. Dilophosaurus. We're gonna Rhodium. Dilophosaurus. That one I can't pronounce. And silver. So those are some really good ones. I'm gonna keep those in place. So as soon as I can get a fossil set up, that means that I will be able to access those. Where? What threat? I think y'all are making it up. All right. This is what we're going to call it. We're going to, okay, you know what? Teammate. Yep, replace team.
En route to top up feeder.
All right, go do that. And this one.
Attending to repair request. Request acknowledged. En route to repair.
Confirming task.
Yeah, it's the only one that's actually out. We have a complete Dilophosaurus genome.
Asset
All
to
the
be
way back
collected.
over there. You send me someone now. Repair.
En route.
Yep. And that's precisely why my Jeeps need to be repaired. Okay, looks like they managed to repair everything. Let's go here. We're gonna go over. We're gonna go to Isla Tacaño. And this is where we're going to call it a day. So when we get back, we'll kind of check out here, get a little bit of income coming in, maybe do a little bit here. And then we'll go to Tacaño East. As if we didn't spend enough of tonight watching these guys. But I did get 2 more, so I did get these 2. Oh, hold on. Increase the new genome to... I might be able to actually do that. To 50%. Hold on. What do I need to be 50%? Diplodocus. We can do this. Last thing. Yeah, send that helicopter out. It comes back. It'll come back with... Oh, look at that. We actually have enough. We can get our hotel back. I would imagine like having this and having over here, and just like the original actual resort that was in the Jurassic Park novel, I could see like having like tennis courts. The bowling alley, can't fit it there. There we go. Scenery. All I have right now are Build cost obstructed. And then there's the bowling alley. Let's go back over here. A few fossils. Yeah, we can extract that one. There we go. There is bowling. Selling 3-pin. We could do 6-pin tends to be what I'm doing. And let's see, there is 20. There we go for 37.
This job ain't easy, but then it's not supposed to be. We are reshaping the world, one exhibit and feeding time show at a time. This genome thing was solid work.
There we go. Now we're getting some money on that. Actually, let's go to the fossils. Let's do, if I sell these. I could get another hotel, or I could almost get the innovation center going. Actually, let's do... like that. On task.
Proceeding to the feeder now.
Medicate. Let's do upgrade slots. I want another task. Okay. There, we're gonna do that, and we'll do... Never gonna be able to do that again. And then we just have some landscape. There we go. And that's back up.
I'll keep this brief. There's a new contract. Review it.
Oh, because we have that. That's why. It'll medicate, but they've got to... I don't have time to waste. This one. Just drive.
Warning. Ranger vehicle under attack.
Asset in range.
Vehicle under attack.
Okay. Yep, replace team. The good news is that now there's actually a yeah, we're gonna do medicate, feed. Okay, you're just sleeping. Yeah, they're gonna go and get that. Let's see, we have unused power now is 48. I just needed a little bit more. Hookworms.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
I wonder if I can get the iguanodon again. Not quite. Again, the Olorotitan, only if I can get enough for a group. Don't have any fossils. Can't afford those. Let's do... That unlocks the mission. I'm not quite ready to do that. Let's get... No, we've already got... Need to release 9 dinosaurs, profit from guest facilities. That's slowly making its way up there. An iguanodon. Let's go ahead and get one of these. And that will probably be a good ending, is to get... Another one of these. We've got population, social, we're good. Population, social, yeah, you're really good. What about y'all? Oh, those are roots. I have another gift shop, clothes shop, bowling alley. Could do a restaurant. Well, we've already got one restaurant.
Numbers never lie, and yours are exceptional.
Put a restaurant right there. Look at that, 119. We went from, in one episode, well, it's been about 3 hours, going from making 5,000 an hour to making over 100,000 an hour, or a minute, sorry. I will never be able to get this to do this again perfectly, exactly how I wanted it. I would like to get the science center. What I'll probably do is have the science and security center over here, kind of as like a little offshoot of here, and then we'll do trees like right in here. There. So like if one of those dinosaurs, when I have the carnivores over here, if one of them has to come down, they're going to come down here and I'm going to be able to see them. Oh, and there is the iguanodon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an iguanodon to the park.
And right now, this is only one pen, so... Wait, how is this one feeling?
Okay, you rock that contract hard.
Okay,
so
we just got that one.
Props.
I feel like I need... Yeah, I need science. I need not science. I need entertainment.
My advice, take this contract.
Okay, so the contract...
I've always considered myself a bit of an adventurer and a lot of a luxury hotel fan, huh? So enjoy your time in the dirt.
We'll do a brachiosaur. And that one is out, but we can do... Ooh. Yeah, we could do the parasaur. That would be a good one too. So we have this one, and then it's a little bit of a walk. I imagine that I would probably have like some kind of a tram system. Going, and we're just going to put second hotel like right here. I could have probably gotten both the science and the, whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to afford that one. I could probably get little Strethro over there, a couple of those. Yeah, let's at least grab a couple of those.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the island.
Heard you killed it on that expedition. Way to go.
Hold on.
Love what you do, right? That's the credo of the entertainment division. Show business. And on Isla Tacaño, you're showing how business gets done. That's worth the reward.
Okay, go to Hammond Creation. Let's go to entertainment.
Take this contract. It's a good one.
Judith River Formation.
You find anything interesting? I want to know about it. If you don't tell me, I'll find out about it anyway. Your choice. Make the right one.
Judith River. There it is. Oh, Myosaur. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh, yeah, we're gonna do this one though. All right. We're gonna do that one. How are we doing with population, social? Yeah. Imagine being like right there and being able to see these creatures. There we go. See? And there, I imagine you'd be able to see at least a little bit better than that. And this one, we'd be able to see basically the lake view. And extract. Okay. This rate, we're going to 100% the brachiosaur before we even get there. Let's go to operations. I need the science center. And I need...
Way to go!
There we go. I guess what do we have? Oh, we have the arcade is available. Ooh, yeah, we'd be able to do that.
You never let your foot off the gas until that contract crossed the finish line.
And let's see. Trees. Nope. Add trees, not take them away. Hopefully it's not too ugly because this is technically the back. And I don't think I have the means of being able to... In Evolution 2, I believe there's ways that you could actually hide stuff. Evolution 1 is pretty much just, here's the building, place it down. And then Evolution 3 is, of course, 100% modular. It's basically... of course, this is before, I'm recording this before it comes out. But basically, from what it looks like, it's basically Planet Zoo, but with dinosaurs.
Attention all security personnel. Please report to the newly opened security center.
Hold on, can we... Yeah, let's do that real quick. I want to see... Operations Security Center. Okay, that's better. There we go. We're gonna have a shelter here, and we might as well do a restroom right here. And then up here, we can do the arcade. Or can I fit that right here? I can. Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, a new toilet facility has been added for your comfort and convenience.
Do we have improved output? Unused power. We've got that. What about up here? Power outage. Oh, because I bet let's add a team and we're just going to do this. Yep, we have a power outage. And you can see what the incline for this is. All that, because I felt like it would. It probably took the same amount of time. But this way I at least feel like it's accomplishing something. Oh, I need to go. Here, we'll just.
I've got a new contract for you. Review it, and then I think you should accept it.
All right, retro, we'll do current gen.
Like me, you want reliable power.
We'll do 29. I probably could have put the arcade over here, but whatever. And there's our security system. We have a shelter, a restroom, science. No power outages for 10 minutes. I bet we can do it. Fossils. Let's go ahead and we'll spend that 10 minutes doing. Yeah, let's get the T-Rex, and we got a chance to get some T-Rex over there and there. out of curiosity, can I fit another hotel? I can. Like right there. We'll do for guests. Another emergency shelter. And there's a fast food restaurant. So how many guests do I have here? I have only 1,300, which isn't really too bad. Considering, yeah, my facility rating is at 5. I still don't even have an ACU yet. I will need to get one of those. We can get one of those right now. Can I get one to fit like right here? This is actually where I'd like it to be, I think. But to do that would mean I would need to have because I need to have the ACU let's put this right here. Tiniest trees there, and then we have that. I need to make sure that we're literally adding in a power station while I'm under the whole let's not have power outages stuff. Yeah, we'll have like the T-Rex will be like right here. let's do this. Improved output. Improved output. Improved output. I know that adds risk, but... Operations. ACU center. Right. Come on, no, you turned blue. You were blue.
Three words. Contract, you, yes.
Yeah, path. There you go. I mean, honestly, if I were to do that... I'm curious. Now they do have this one.
Nice job. I feel like we are starting to understand one another.
Yeah, that doesn't work very well. Okay, yep. And we're fixing to get the no power outages. And we have our ACU center in.
Our entire operation, and specifically security division, could use more people like you.
ACU
Vigilance
accuracy.
is its own reward. But for
Yeah,
keeping the
we're about to
facilities
get
on
the
Isla
mission
Tacaño
there.
secure, you're being additionally rewarded as well. Way to stay on task.
Conifer, so we can sell that one. Tyrannosaurus Rex. T-Rex. I'm gonna hold on to that one, and we're going to sell those, and then we have the Torosaurus. So I'll wait until all of those are done. And look at that. Now we're making like 200. Yeah, now we're making like more money than... yeah, we could get the Taiga. And we could do the 1987 variant, color variants. While I'm waiting on that, is there anything else? Toy shop, clothes shop, bowling alley, restaurant, restroom. There's the fossil zone and the bar. I think the bar should probably fit there. The fossil zone. Large power station is La Pina. Isla Sorna is the fossil zone. And Isla Pina is the bar. Okay. Yeah, and we've got 3 hotels right here. So I mean, I guess I could have taken out the pathway. Let me make sure that Fossil Center is done. I'm going to hold on to that one. All right. So too bad I have a pen with only so many dinosaurs, but I am making money hand over fist right now. We'll do the Snackosaurus, but we're going to do a little bit more than $6. We can do 24, 25, $25 Snackosaurus. There we go.
I don't think they'd offer this contract to just anyone, so at least review it.
Yeah, that's gonna be the fastest one.
Increased income
All done.
gives us more flexibility for our research. Thanks.
All right. That's going to do it for this episode. So thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.